we are prepared for them.
We are fighting against communists. I can't see anything else. It's not about color, race, or anything else. It's a communist thing that we are fighting.
There was a lot of communistic people in those countries that we were defending ourselves against. And I really believe we were defending ourselves against them because they had come down through Africa piece by piece and taken over piece by piece. And I know there's lots of people say, oh, red, everybody's scared of the commies. But this is true because they did.
Oh my God, communism. And they're all scared of it. It's like, it's worse than AIDS almost. It's political AIDS. Don't worry. Definitely, the government has, even though they sat down and talked to these Russian people, there's still like an inbuilt fear. You know, they're scared that the communists are going to come, and if it's not the blacks, it's the communists, and if it's the black communists, that's the combination.
Our whole propaganda has built up an idea in the minds, of the whites, that here is a massive onslaught, either communist or subversive, in order to threaten the political and the economic status quo of this country. And that therefore, the fight there is an essential prerequisite from preventing revolution and violence and bloodshed from developing in South Africa. South Africa would never have been willing to come into negotiation with regard to Namibia if South Africa was not aware of the fact that it could not continue to win the war in Angola.
Fue en las Naciones Unidas, en Nueva York, en diciembre de 1988, que Sudáfrica, Angola y Cuba firmaron un tratado de paz. Sudáfrica también reconoció, finalmente después de 10 años, la resolución 435 sobre la independencia de Namibia. Cuba y Angola firmaron un acuerdo por separado para la retirada gradual de las tropas cubanas. Surgió la esperanza de que el tratado de paz fuera el comienzo de una era de negociaciones en vez de confrontación en el sur de África. Pero en Sudáfrica hay fuerzas que se oponen abiertamente a la independencia de Namibia y son activos pilares del sistema del apartheid. Los participantes en este acto público pertenecen a la neonazi AWB, Frente de Resistencia Africana. Este movimiento ha organizado unidades paramilitares para resistir cualquier cambio.
I think that we've got to prepare ourselves for a period of very serious tension, polarization, and conflict in our country. The roots of apartheid have been laid and have grown too strong and too deep in the soil of our country that they could be easily removed.
Los escuadrones de la muerte asesinaron al profesor David Webster, un activista blanco, el 1 de mayo de 1989. Esos escuadrones de la muerte tienen conexiones con militares sudafricanos.
This system creates the climate in which people like David die and in which many other people may die. And therefore, whoever is responsible in some or other way for supporting, for defending, for assisting this system in that sense, is also guilty of the death of David. Here is a white man being buried, or a so-called white man. And the vast majority of those who come to mourn and to sing and to express their deep condolence and their feelings, the vast majority is of the black community of South Africa, the majority of our country. Oh God, when will you open the eyes and the hearts of the white community to understand that the arms of all those, the majority, are wide open to welcome you into a new South Africa?
South Africa, the whole apartheid system has been the root and basic cause of tension and conflict and bloodshed and death. South Africa should never have been in Angola. Equally as South Africa should never have been in Namibia. South Africa has occupied Namibia illegally.
We volunteered to go after the border, and I know that I must go and fulfill a service to my country. I must do my bit as well. So I know I had to go. But the main thing is I volunteered to go, so I was quite happy.
There was a definite patriotic feeling towards my country. I believe that I'm fighting the enemy, which is connected to communism, which in a sense is wrong. And I believe that fighting against them was fighting for a good reason and a good cause.
Been psyched up for perhaps days, weeks, months that we were there. Been psyched up, everything's been leading up to kill. Been trained to kill, you're thinking to kill, that's all you've got on your mind. And when you see someone that's actually being killed, at the time I didn't feel anything.
There's always jokes about Rambo and about Commando and all these guys. But the jokes are there because in a sense they think it's reality. So then thinking back, why I was there at the time, because I believed what I got told about the enemy. But now I do not believe that anymore. I think that we were there for other reasons which the higher politician might know of, and I don't know of, and the guys on the ground doesn't know of. So it all began to become a